Sure.
Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to share my screen and we are going to teach you guys how to onboard a new business after I close this down. Okay. So right now you should be seeing my screen here. Okay, so this bar always gets in the way. So I'm going to go find the Google Doc really fast here so we can reference that. So I sent you guys a Google Doc, everybody, and it's in your Vizmeo. If you guys don't know where it is, it's in your Vizmeo folder. And it has like the start to finish sales kind of process that we're probably going to have to make a few edits to as we go, just because we'll learn some more things. For example, one thing we're already going to change is we're going to make the $497. They only have to pay $497 if they do 90 days, and they're going to do $397 a month if they do a one-year contract. So I think right now we have it to where if they pay $497, we're going to do a lot more work for them. Well, that's fine. We're going to do that. But where we're going to charge the money on that one is we're going to charge it the more work we have to do. So, for example, if somebody doesn't have like a Facebook account, no Twitter, no LinkedIn, no anything, they're like completely starting from scratch, you guys will probably end up having to do a lot more work than you want. So in that case, you would charge the higher amount. I think that, in our beginning stages while we're starting out, though, I think that $1,000 is a comfortable medium. Just, I think as you guys get better, you're going to feel more comfortable asking for the $2,000. So I think right now it's $1,000 and trying to get in the 90 days at $497. And if you can't, get the 1 year for $397. So that's, those are I'll have him edit that today. We are changing the website. We've been working on it. Here's what it looks like now. It has a lot more information about reputation management. There's going to be some videos, some customer testimonials. And then eventually the tool is actually going to be built in here where the business can do their own scan, which will be kind of cool. Okay, so back to the Google Doc. The first thing you're going to do when you get a sale is you're going to send them the proper checkout page, which is located down here. There's a $2,000 down one, a $1,500, a $1,000, and a $500 down. So try to stay away from the $500 down, but obviously if you're going to lose the sale or it's too small of a business, then then do that. So you'd copy and paste this into an email. You'd ask the customer, what's your email address? I'm going to go ahead and send you this link. And if you could just click on it and open it for me. So we'll do it in a separate page here. Okay, so you would email the customer that. And what's nice is by them giving you your email address and making sure that they got this, now you know you have their proper email address to get them their stuff back and forth. So this is where it is. We'll change this right here. Right now it says gold and platinum. So this will be changed a little bit because the gold package will be for $497 and the platinum package will be the $397, the annual one. All right, so you'll select whichever one they want. And then there's the price with the activation fee. And then you're going to let them fill this out. You don't want to fill this out because it becomes more of a liability. It's better if they fill it out with their own credit card. But you're here to walk them through because you're going to be on a Zoom meeting with them during the close, okay? So you're going to walk them through if they have any question. Oh, it does charge them their first month's due. So we are going to do that. So it's $1,397. Yep, and the first month's fee, okay? Yep, so it's $1,000 down. That's to get everything set up. And then their first month's, yep, $1,497 is what's due. All right, and then this is their terms and conditions that they can read or not read, whatever the case may be. But in order to check out, they have to click yes, I agree, or else it won't let them continue with the checkout. All right, and then this is their once they say yes, I agree, they also have to do their digital signature with their hand. Okay, so it looks like this. Looks like. So on a Mac computer, you just hold down the left click keyboard and you, that's how it works, okay? So that's a digital signature. And then they put in their card number and then they put in their name and order now. That's all that's left. From there, they're gonna get a thank you email and it's gonna say thank you for your purchase. In the next following steps, what you're going to do is you're going to be receiving an email from your sales rep with their calendar asking you to pick a time where we can go ahead and sign up your business. We can get you started. Also, you'll want to be keeping an eye out for a second email, which is a link that you'll need to activate your business. Okay.
Because we've logged in, like, how will the system know to send our calendar?
They won't send. The email says be looking for an email from your rep. So you guys have to send your own link. Yeah. You guys we're gonna auto send them an email, just a thank you receipt, a thank you note, claiming that you guys will be emailing them directly. Now in the funnel, I can actually, once we get further along, I can actually set up the funnel to where each of you have your own separate checkout pages. So that way I'm monitoring that, and then I will be able to link your calendar to it. Okay, so I'm building that, but I wanted you guys to be able to get started, so I did something as quick as I could to put together. The funnel will make it so you guys each have your own set of checkout pages. So it'll be like Vizmeo Reputation Management 1000, and then it will have like your number, like 77. So it'll be your own link. So then when the thank you page is triggered, it will also trigger your calendar to be emailed to them, which will be super cool, but that stuff takes a lot of time to set up. So in the meantime, you will need to email them back and set up, send them your calendar so that they can set up a good time to meet with you to do their onboard call. And it takes about 30 minutes. All right, as soon as they're done and you say, thank you so much, thank you for a sale, looks like everything's good, looks like it all went through. If it doesn't go through, you get an error code. So if for whatever reason it won't run it will tell you right away, okay? So it'll say, once that is all done, then what you guys have to do immediately, so that in order to get their link, right, for them to get started, is you need to go to the app and log in. I'm already logged in right now, but you guys will log in and you're going to click add location. And here you're going to put in their business name, their address, city, everything that you see here, and hit save. That will trigger them to get an email with a link that they will click on, and they will start to fill in the pertinent stuff for their business. Now they may do that, they may not. So the first thing you're going to ask them when you do your onboarding call, so here we are, we're at the onboarding call. You're going to ask them, all right, John, our company sent you a link. Were you able to click on that and fill out any of the basic information? Oh, no, I totally got away. Yeah, that happens to a lot of small business owners, forget. So you're going to tell them to go ahead and check your email for a link that was sent to you from Vizmeo.com. It'll be your onboarding link. Okay, so you'll want to check for that link, and then go ahead and have them. You can even ask them to share their screen. If they can't find it, say, can you share your screen, because you're going to be with the calendar link. You're going to do an onboarding call. You're going to when they book your calendar, you're going to check your calendar. As soon as you see their new calendar thing pop in, you're going to say, oh, thank you, John. There is a way to automate this inside of Calendly. So if you go into Calendly, you can actually make it so that it automatically sends them a Zoom link. I don't know how to do that yet, but if you know how to do it, you can do it. Then maybe you can shoot a video on how to do it and send it to us. But yeah, I think so. You can link your calendar where it auto sends a Zoom link out. Janae says she knows how to do it, so maybe she'll shoot a video for us, which will be cool. So then obviously you're going to be on a Zoom with them when you're doing the walkthrough, because you're going to want to be able to see what they see. So you're going to send them your Zoom meeting. Again, all this is in the steps right here, the step-by-step process. Okay, so from there, then what you're going to do is you're going to find their business. Once you guys add their business, it'll be in this list. So right now we're going to use Vizmeo because it's the only active business. Okay, so you're going to click on it, and everything is going to be blank. So it'll be nice when your dad gets in here that maybe we do this. You guys do it with me, and we can show adding it in. But it's super, super easy. So we go. The first thing you're gonna do is, it's really important. All you just have to do is just realize that there's 4 tabs. Well, 5 now because I just added integrations. But the thing you want to handle, there's 2 major things you want to get done when you're onboarding somebody. Okay. The first thing is you want to do their basic listing, because this is what goes out to all those directories. So it's the most important. It's what's going to bring their score up right away. So the very first thing you want to do is edit listing. Okay. So you're going to click edit listing. All right. And all of these are going to be off right now. Normally mine are all on because I already did everything, but everything that is required in order to get the directories active is highlighted with this asterisk. They don't have to do all of these right now, but you know, this is something you can give them homework for, but you want to walk them through this basic part. Okay, so it's really important that you do Vizmeo. Have them at least select one of these. You know, they can always add additional categories. So for me, I started putting in like social media agency. My main category is marketing agency. My additional one is social media. I can add, you know, I can start typing in things to see if they exist. See, I would have put reputation management here, but it didn't exist in that one, but it did over here. So all of these are for different things. Like this one is for Facebook and your social. This is for social. This is for Google. This is for the publisher site, the directories. And these are additional categories that kind of just go amongst everything.
Sorry, are these the keywords?
No, these are the categories that you're going to be posted in. Like, for example, if I was on Facebook, if someone typed in marketing agency, I would come up because I listed myself as a marketing agency. On Google categories, I listed myself as a marketing agency, you know, and then you can do additional categories.
15 is the limit, right? 15 each.
On this one, I don't know if there's a limit on this. I think I just started running out of things to put, or I couldn't find anything else that, you know, so that doesn't, you know, that doesn't really apply. Oh, I'm freezing up for a second. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, they didn't have a whole lot. Google's categories were very slim. But this one, additional categories, there was a lot more options I could choose from. So for me, that would be like, for example, if you were doing an attorney, like you're talking about doing, obviously his main category is going to be law firm, or even as specific as, because you're focusing on, what kind are they, did you say? Yeah, so it might even be like accident attorney, but it might just, most likely it's going to be law firm. And then in the subcategories, you can find accident attorney or defense attorney or criminal case attorney or family law or whatever it is that they are. And then like other things may be like, that may be like subcategories would be like ticket. I'm trying to think of something what else an attorney would be. Something that has to do with, you know, helping advice, ticket advice or something advice. So you just have to kind of mess around with it. Again, you don't do much. You just have them select one for each category. And then you let them go in and find all the additional categories because obviously they know their business better than you guys do. Right now, if they would have paid more money, because they're like, yeah, I really want to do this, but I know nothing about computers. So if you get $2,000 out of them, you're getting the top price, then yeah, go ahead, spend, you know, that's included because I'm going to spend more time with you rather than a 30-minute onboarding call. I'm going to give you a 2-hour onboarding call. Yeah, they're paying an extra $500 or whatever. So you determine what you want to do. Then their address, I can hide address and listing, which I meant to do actually. And then this is where you can drag their marker.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is, you know.
To make sure they know their right location, they can drag it.
But if they're an online business like me, I can hide my address in my listing. So the only thing that won't work for me is my Google Maps, but everything else will work for me, okay? This has my US phone number, which I, personally, I set up a Google Voice because I didn't want to go into my cell phone. And then featured message, your featured message is like your tagline, like we help people get out of tickets, or we're the, you know, we're the expert, you know, experts in whatever they do, you know, whatever their slogan is goes there. And then their website and their business description can be like really long, like 750 characters. So again, this is their homework. You don't type this out for them. You're online with them and you say, okay, great. So you fill in this all, you know, you show them how to do one of these and then you let them do it on their own. So you show them it's really simple. You just do a drop down, open, you know, you can, if you have split hours, you can split it if you're open 24 hours and then apply to all.
And even in the cell, we can explain that. You can share a screen and there's people say this is how the system works.
Yep. Yeah.
They already know the purchase.
Yeah, they do. It's just they're like on information overload is what happens. I mean, if you just sold them something, I mean, I know for me, they sold me this system and I was like, wow, that's really cool that it does all of that. But then it was like, okay, my onboarding call came like 2 days later and I was like, okay, now how do I do all that? Right. So then once he showed me this, I was like, oh, okay, it's just fill in the blanks, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, website, everyone knows their website. Website URL, people are like, what, why website than website URL? Are they not the same thing? It's just the HTTPS. So what I tell them to do is open your website, copy and paste it. Whatever it says in your website, copy and paste. Or if you'd rather use a landing page there, some people would like, they have their website there, but they don't want to send people to they have a landing page, yeah. So, and then their contact email, and then they can start adding photos. Their business logo is the first one. And then this is like their cover photo that they see on their, that we see, like their little cover photo. Like mine says Vizmeo in the corner. And then these are all photos that everything's gonna see, like the directories. So have you like go to Google Business or Google Maps and you see like people's, yep, so this is gonna be like, you know, if they do anything cool, like if it's a bar, for example, if they do karaoke or, you know, karaoke night or bands or whatever, if it's a law attorney, maybe pictures of, you know, ads that they've done about, have you been hurt in an accident or, you know, just different ads that they've run so that people can relate. Oh, I've seen that guy's billboard one time, you know.
So they can go in here and change these things.
Whenever they want. Yeah, they can always go in and edit that. And it's really important, like you really want them to do it themselves. So even though you're on the phone with them, you're like, okay, now what you want to do, sir, is you want to go and click. So you want them to share their screen with you. And you want to walk them through uploading all of this, not you, because you want them to get used to the idea that they're going to be managing it themselves. Okay, and these are specific Google photos. So these are all the listing photos, and then these are Google photos. I guess I need to add those to mine. I didn't realize that. And then here's the keywords. They get 9 free keywords, whereas normally they'd have to pay like up to 100. Well, it depends on what you get. You know, like if you're a law firm, to pay for accident attorney, they're probably paying a lot of money for that. And here they get 9 of them for free, included. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is 15. I thought they said 9. You're probably right. I know. I was thinking 9. We'll ask him on Thursday, but I thought he said 9. I think he said here we can put 15 under the products and services that we offer. I could be wrong though. We'll ask him. And I don't do like, for here, I already had a listing of my products. And then services would be, see, maybe you duplicate it because I guess here's my products, but then a product would really actually be more like hair care treatment, whereas a service would be for an attorney, you know, family law practice or accident problem attorney, ticket reduction, job injury, the list of their services that there's, yeah, kind of like their subcategories. And then their number one specialty. So ours is reputation management. That's our focus. If they're associated with anything, the bar, you know, any of the associations, if they have any of their own brands, if they want to add a new language, I guess this thing does like 15 or 16 languages. So they can add a language. The year they were established, they can add a language. If they add a language that this directory can do like 15 different languages. Yeah. And then the payment methods. And then these are the links as they show. A lot of people don't who don't use these channels, you know, they may not use YouTube, but they should. A lot of people should. It's just another method. So you could walk them through. It doesn't make you do it, but you could ask them, do you have a YouTube? If you don't, would you like one? It's just another venue. You know, do you do any videos? If they say no, we're just really not into the video thing, we're not going to shoot any videos, then leave it out. The Instagram one is like literally their exact, like their Instagram URL, which I had a tricky time finding. I don't know why, but I found it eventually. No, I did, yeah, but you had to find it on the computer, not on the phone. And I also learned that I tried to link my Instagram through my computer, like I tried to set up the Instagram from my computer, and I had to do some alterations on the phone. It doesn't work the same way, which was very, you know, interesting. So that's that. That's the number one thing you want to get them through. And if they don't get it all, if they only get like one category, just be like, okay, yeah, great, select that. You know, get them, here's where you can add new pictures. You show them how to do it. Go ahead and click on that for me. Yep, all you got to do is upload right there. Hit upload, it'll connect. And whatever you don't get done with them then, because you only have 30 minutes with them, just be like, okay, your homework for tonight is to go back in and finish that, okay? But moving on, I want to make sure we get some of these really important integrations done, which is your no, because they're not done yet. You got to wait till they finish the publish listing, the listing before they hit publish. Now, if it's a restaurant, I guess it also adds a section for menus. Okay, so this is the integrations, and this will all be completely, like, all these will be available integrations, and this will be blank. So this whole part will have nothing in it until you integrate it. And the way you integrate it, see, the Instagram was a difficult one for me because I manage so many people's businesses. So what I learned about this is that you want your hope, your dream is that they've activated all of these under one email address, unlike me. This one's under Cerah Bennett. This one's under Market with Cerah. This is under Vizmeo.com. This is under Vizmeo. This one's under Vizmeo. That one's under Cerah Bennett. That one was under, you know, they were all under different email addresses. But to integrate it, all you do is you click on it. I'm going to cancel this just so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh, shoot. Marina Hot Sports isn't supposed to be on there anyways. Oh, it's not going to let me. See, before only Dental Design Studio was on there. And I was like, what? And I could not get it. And I had to call customer service, and I had to go fix the settings in my Instagram. I had to make my Instagram a business Instagram. So that's one thing that's very important, is that there's an Instagram for personal use, and there's an Instagram that's a business setting. So you want to make sure that, especially if they don't have one, you know, when you're setting this up, but literally you just select your email, you select your account, and as long as it pops up, you did it right. If their business name doesn't pop up, then they still have it set as a personal. So confirm, and then it's attached. But you see, I could have attached the Marina to this. So they don't the Google Analytics one is a little bit tricky. They have to just go to take their email, their Google Analytics, and they have a step-by-step, but basically you have to go to googleanalytics.com, and you use your username and you set up a username and a password, and you attach your website to it. Like you put in your website, and they give you a little bit of code snippet, and they have to whoever built their website has to put it in their header. So I had to, it's googleanalytics.com, and then what you tell them is it will literally give you like a little snippet I'm already signed up, so let's see here. Who built your website? You guys? And what did you use, a WordPress?
No, ClickFunnels.
Oh, you guys use ClickFunnels.
Hard to like do the coding or whatever, but it was just like I was trying to understand Google Analytics, and I'm like, they just don't have time for this. It's just there's just so much there.
So here it is. It looks like this. Google Analytics.
I guess most small businesses don't have that set up.
Mm-mm.
And it's okay if they don't put them all in, right?
Yeah, so they give you a step one. No, this is important. Like of all of them. Oh, I'm hooked on mine. If you don't have Google Analytics on your thing, you can't track they can't track to see if our tool's working. So you want to make sure they get it. Because if they ever try to cancel, you can go back and show them, look at what we've done for your business. We've increased you're going to have a starting point, and in 90 days, you're going to have another point. So it's really easy. Sign up. It's easy, free. Sign up for Google Analytics. I'm already in it. But, so it's connected to my account here.
So they need to have every single one of those.
It's the main important ones. The two most important ones to have is Google Analytics and Google My Business. Those are the most important. And those are the ones that you want to try to get them to get set up today. Like, because the Google My Business one takes 5 days for them to get their postcard. And so that's the trick. That's why you're supposed to have an address, is because you guys need to get that postcard. That's why I said, do you have a business in the US? There's another way to verify it, though, if you don't get your passport, because I did it for the marina here, and I never got the postcard because we don't get mail. Yeah, you have to wait for the 5 days to be up, and then it doesn't offer that option until after the 5 days is up. And then you go in and you say, I didn't get my postcard. I need another way, and then they'll email you a code. Yeah.
I sent hers to Medicine Hat. So I'm like, well, I'm going to be there in a month. I guess I'll do it in her photography. So I got there, got the card, put it in. It was like, some of your information's changed. It's invalid. So
That's annoying. Yep, and that's what we did for the marina. So here it is, what it looks like inside for them. And they're supposed to just follow the steps, right? Get started, welcome, get started with your first product. And you set up. I'm not the one that set this up, my computer guy is, so hopefully I'm telling you guys how to do this right. We will ask this question exactly to Kirk on Thursday too. Okay, so sign up for Google Analytics. All we need is some basic information. Right when you get set up, you're going to get a tracking code to paste onto your pages so Google knows when you visited the site. In a few hours, you'll be able to start seeing data about your site. So I can't already get the tracking code because I already have it.
So what if someone has their own little website, like, and doesn't know about code and stuff? Like, if they're using Wix.com.
Yeah, Wix has it though. Wix has a place where you can add code into your header. It's very clear to put it in. So yeah, if they've set up their own little website. Now, if they've set up their own little website, that's like a really good opportunity to upsell our services, because if they've set up Wix, they're most likely not indexing, because Wix is not, it's kind of made to work with Google, but a Wix website is not meant, especially if it still says Wix. Like if it still says Cerah's photography /Wix.com. They're still using the free version. They're never going to be found. Like they're going to have so many things wrong with their Google things. And it's hard for it to index, the Wix and the other one, Weebly. They're both hard. They don't index well. So if they have that, hey, I might, in the future, I know you guys are just getting started with this, and that's great. And we can certainly start with your Wix website, but we have found that a lot of our customers who have Wix or Weebly sites, that it takes them like twice as long or 3 times as long, if ever, to be able to match, for SEO to work with their website, because it's just not built properly. So we do offer website services, you know. So, you know, all these people that you guys sign up, you guys all have the opportunity to upsell them our other products. So once you've earned their trust, you can go back and say, hey, how's it going? You know, how are you doing? Because right now we offer you reputation management, but, you know, we do also do Facebook marketing for you, because here we don't do their marketing for them. They do their own marketing, you know. We just control it. We just give them a one place for them to manage it all. Okay, so going back to our app here. So each one of those now, so the most important, try to get as many of these set up as you can.
Hey, Cerah,
Yes.
to you wanted to unlink it before, right? You have to click on it, and it
Yeah.
will give you a prompt.
Oh, okay. He said to unlink on it.
No. Click on it.
Click.
Not there, but like on top of where it says business. I mean, right there where you were. You should be able to. There.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. So there, look, he just, so if you want to unlink someone's business, you click here. Like if they accidentally hook the wrong one up, which happened to me. So all of these will be down here in the red. You want them to all be up here in the green. So you click on this. And in order to make it work, it looks like this. Well, shoot, mine already pops up, but yeah, so that pops up. Yeah, and then you pick your thing, confirm. Now with these, all of these ones, when I clicked it, it opened up my page, my Facebook page, and then it said, which page do you want? Right, so I opened up, first I put in, yeah, because all of your, but Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, well, not Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn, you have your personal page and then your business pages, but they have to be linked to a personal page. So I put in my email address and it says, so, you know, Facebook says, okay, how do you want to log in? Okay, so marketwithcerah@gmail.com. Okay, what page do you want to link this to? And then you get to select Vizmeo or whatever their business name is. So these ones were easy. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube were all easy. The YouTube, some people could have multiple channels. Like I have like 6 channels. So I just had to make sure that I picked Vizmeo as my channel. So all of these are really easy. Google My Business was fairly easy too, except for that I had to wait for 5 days for the postcard. So the very first phone call, you want to get their listing, you want to get their analytics and their Google. And then you want to at least do one of these as either Instagram or Facebook. I would pick Facebook as a sample. And then I would ask them, okay, which ones do you have? Now, if you can get all of them in to your call, because they literally only take a second each. But if they're like, oh, I don't have a LinkedIn. Okay, well, I recommend you go setting one up. Unless they paid like $2,000, then you go set them up for one right now. It's the same amount. Yeah. Okay, so I know that once they have all the integrations come in the Google Analytics tool, then this works. But if you don't have your Google Analytics, this page doesn't turn on. So if you know you did it right if this works. So I just got mine linked. So mine says nothing right now because I just figured out how to link it. Nothing there because I just linked it. So, but at least it shows up because that took me forever. And then there's like website and oh, see, there's that. I don't know why that's not. So I'll have to ask him about that tomorrow too, because I don't understand why. This is, I'll have to ask him why that's not. So maybe my developer didn't add it right. It's in there because the second that we added it, it went on. But I don't know why it's not saying why it's not saying. Okay, that's okay. And then the review, that's it. That's their setup point. And then when they're all done with everything, then they can publish their listing. The social, they have to add, once they get everything set up, you just hit add feed. And then you add what you want. These are all of my, I just set up a Twitter account, so I don't have any mentions. And you scroll over. Those are the ones I do have set up. I just set up Instagram and I just, yeah. Yeah, if you don't want, this is just for their own private use. No one else sees this but them. It's just so that I don't have to go log into Instagram, log into Facebook. I can go into one place and I can look at all my, yeah, you can create a post. Yeah, for anything. And then you also can, the mini things are where they can they can store their photos right here that they want to upload. So these are some of my photos I started putting in just because I like, when I make posts, I want to have them available. And then I can also schedule it all out. I can create a post and I can say, oh, I want this to go out on the day, a week, or the month. So I can schedule my posts. I can sit down and in 2 hours, I can schedule out my post. So you just show this to them. It's pretty self-explanatory. Create a post, schedule. You pick the date you want it to go out, the time you want it to go out at once. We have to ask him that because I had that same thing happen to me because I wanted to post to Vizmeo and to Facebook and Twitter, a picture, and I was fine with posting a LinkedIn, but then it said LinkedIn didn't support my photo because of probably the size or different sizes. So, we'll ask him that question because that did happen to me, is they didn't like my picture that I was trying to post. Let's see if we can see there. There, see? This is what happened. Error, LinkedIn currently doesn't support media posts. If you wish to post media, please deselect LinkedIn. But I don't know where you go to deselect LinkedIn. So I tried to deselect it. Yeah. So I ended up exiting, but I don't know. I think that in order to deselect LinkedIn, I would have to go to my media or my feeds, and I would have to unselect my LinkedIn feed. But I don't think so because I think I still want to be able to track my LinkedIn feed, but I don't want to post to it. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then for me, I know and then for me, I don't have any Instagram feeds because I just opened it. So for this account, so I'm gonna try to make I don't want these to look blank when you guys are showing these. So I'm not a Twitter fan, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. And then the reviews are self-explanatory, but you might want to go through it with them really fast. An invitation is you invite, for example, in a law office, they would create a review invitation and they would have their front desk person either send it via the invitation via text or email. And you can either do it this way or you can upload your whole CSV file. So if you guys have for me, I have a MailChimp account and I have 585 contacts in it. So I could send that out to everybody and ask for their review all at once. I can say, hey, I can do it via their phone number or with their email. Okay. I can do it to Google or Facebook, my Facebook platform. And then you put in, if it's an individual, CSV will look different. CSV look like that, individual. Someone just came in and had their dental work done. Cerah, Bennett, US phone number. Thank you for your valued business with Vizmeo. It's important for us to maintain excellent service, and we invite you to give your feedback. I always say, hey, thank you for your feedback. What we're doing is we're running a special right now. We're actually going to be giving away a $50 dinner gift certificate. I recommend people to encourage reviews, especially when they're first starting. Is for example, your dad, he could do for his reviews. Hey, everybody, I'm just starting reputation management. I really need some reviews. I'm doing a contest that whoever sends me a review, for everybody who sends me a review, you're going to get an entry into my contest where I'll be giving away a free estimate, or I'll be giving $5,000 off a bathroom makeover or something cool like that. $1,000 off a makeover room. They have custom or they have templates. I have no template saved, so I guess I could upload a template, but I don't really know. Well, you know what I mean. You don't have to give away that much. I just, I give away, yeah, something cool like that. So, well, we offer those. We offer those travel certs, and it's also a program. If your businesses ever ask, we offer that as a program that they can use too, because we have 14 different certs that they can use to offer as an incentive to their business people. Like, come in and get a free dental cleaning with us, or come in and get a dental cleaning with us and get a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay with airfare. They can offer it. No timeshare presentation required. None. No timeshare presentation. It's just it's a pro company we've used forever. They have an A+ Better Business rating, and I'll send you guys the website because I built a website about it called Promotional Offerings. I don't remember the name of the website, but basically what it is where they make their money is on upgrades. So that people will call in and they can have the room as is. They do have to pay the taxes and service fee, but it's right on there. Like, for example, the airfare one that we're doing for this, the 2-night, 3-day hotel stay is no more than altogether. It comes out to no more than $150 in taxes and fees per person, which doesn't seem like that good of a deal. But if you think about it, they're getting 2 round-trip airline tickets and 2-night, 3-day hotel stay for $300, basically. No. So when they call in, they're going to ask them, would you like to have a nicer room? Would you like to stay one more night? That's where they make their money. Now, we have some, we can't control what they do once they get to the resort. Like, for example, there's a Mexican getaway. Obviously, we live in Mexico. We know what's going to happen. The minute they check into the resort, they're going to be like, do you want to upgrade to you want 2 free snorkeling tickets to go to our presentation? So once they get there, but they can say no. They're not obligated through us in any way, shape, or form. So for us, it works really well. I actually put an ad out like that to do like a free webinar walkthrough, and I had like 85 leads in like a day. I had my calendar filled up with like 85 people who wanted appointments with me. I spent like $180 in Facebook ad spend, and I had it linked in with my calendar and my Zoom, and literally 85 people set up appointments in like 2 days. I know, we were slammed. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, that cert, yeah. I gave it away so I ran an ad on Facebook, and I said complimentary 2-night hotel stay with 2 round-trip airfare tickets just for checking out our 30-minute webinar on how we can save you thousands on traffic. But I didn't even say that on the Facebook ad. The ad was simply just a wave coming in and out. It was a video. That's all it did. The wave came in and went back out. And it said on the ad, on the horizon of the sunset, it said 2-night, 3-day hotel stay for 2 plus 2 round-trip airfare tickets. That's it. Click now. So people were curious, so they clicked on it, and then it had the landing page that went into a little bit more. But I got a lot of response. Nope, I didn't the first time, and then the second time I had to revise my search, and then I did. But then I got less, and my ad spend was about $5. But I had multiple things in my Facebook, so that's it. That's how you get around the website. The only other thing that you might want to show them is if they want to add more users into their account, they can by going here. It's the same as adding a location. They can add a user. They might have a manager that runs their business they want access, or maybe they have a social media person that runs all their social media marketing. They may want to. So first they need to do is go create a role, add role. Okay, you guys are all admins. You guys have all the same abilities as me, but if they want to only give, like, for example, if it's a marketing manager, they can add a role and they can select permissions. So role name, manager. Select permissions. Okay, I want my manager to have access to my billings because they pay my bills, my listing, my integrations because they're handling, and my social media. That's what I want my manager to have. Oops, I didn't save it.
it's affiliated to us, so you know when we sell it, how do you pay it?
After what now?
It's not affiliated to us. The buy link, how will you know it's our sale?
It's you guys are gonna have a customer. There's gonna be a place where you guys can put in your name, or you're gonna have to ask them to put your name in, so that I know.
You're referring first, yes.
So you need to make sure that they. The question was on the link right here where they buy. How will they know that it's? How will I know that it's your sale so I know how to pay you? And the question is, who referred you? Rep name. So you'll want to make sure that's why you want to make sure you fill this out while they're on the phone with them. Say, okay, now right here, you're going to want to put my name. Okay, so that's how I know to pay you guys. And then in my back office, I know to set up your residual, and I know what to set it up as. For you guys, for me, it's a PayPal, or I can send it to your bank account directly. But can I mail it? Well, you guys have a Mexican bank account, so I don't know how that will work. I prefer to do through PayPal. That's the easiest for me for right now. I have a Pagadora here, but I run this company through the U.S., so I would rather not bring the money here inside to Mexico because you have to pay the 16%. So yes, I'd rather do it through PayPal. Nope, that's fine. That's it. All right. Thank you, Ro, for being on here.
No problem.
All right, we're done.
See ya.
Okay, so I'll send all this recording out to everybody.